Hello everyone! Hello! This is Mael Duin. Welcome to the stream. I play passive video games and similar. That's the old. We are going to talk about the whole year today. But that's the old intro. I play puzzle video games and similar. Tuesdays, Thursdays, I think it was something similar. From 2 p.m. in Australia East, something like that. Welcome everybody to the stream. I had a plan. The plan is out of the window. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Mael Duin. I play passive video games and I had a plan. I wanted to talk about how the year went, because now we are at the end of the year. At the beginning of the year the plan was one and it changed, and now I am myself as a person, as a streamer. I'm making some changes. I've changed the style. I wanted to talk about that and do like a summary and talk about the year, the games and all that. But I woke up to the news. I'm off. They say offside. I'm outside of my comfort zone here, because I woke up to the news that I have been nominated out of nowhere. I don't know who did this. I've been nominated to the Thinky Awards. Why? Someone needs to explain why. I don't understand. The nomination is for Best Content Creator, which I guess I belong to that category. I don't make games. I strive for showing the games that other people make, but I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I am an expert at giving, but I don't know what to do when I'm useless, when I have to take. Whoever nominated me, please step forward and tell me why. Tell me why, because I would like to understand. Actually, from a curiosity point of view, and from how to say, it's not a business, but from the content creation style point of view, I would like to know, to capitalize on what you like, to do more, or to make more. I don't know. I've been thinking the whole year, the whole day since I woke up. Hello, Noru. This chat is getting on my nerves. It's always have to change something. And the plan included, since you are here, a couple of comments from the interview that I did last week with Atolfrog and Lou about their upcoming game next week. I think it's on the 22nd, which is not next week. Yes, next week, because it's Monday, but it's in 4 days. That included a few comments that I made, like for example that I said you are developing Puzzle Depot 2, which was a joke. I'm trying to turn it into a meme, so it gets popular before it even exists, but I'm having a hard time. So where do I start? Because I had a plan. Now I don't know. Maybe there are two options. Either I showcase the games for shorter today, like 1 hour each instead of 1.5, or we go longer than 3 hours this stream because it's the last for the year. Probably we'll go over the 3 hours. I usually go over 3, but I don't expect to do that. It's either that or until my voice runs out, which is from the 2 hour mark onwards. So I guess I'll start with the big news about the nomination. Let me find the website. It's Thinky Games. Because they don't disclose how many people have nominated a game or a content creator, obviously. Where is it? Let me focus. Can do 2 things. So let me move into here. Game of the year. Let me start with the non-important, which is me. So I'll get rid of myself faster. Not sure if I should talk about my choices of the other categories. What are the other categories? Oh, you need to get inside. So these are the public. These are the public ones. Everyone, absolutely everyone, is allowed to vote here in these 3 categories. Game of the year, so that's games up to 1st of December this year. I guess it includes December 2024. I'm assuming. So best game of 2026 includes games released in December 2025. Second is most anticipated, which is looking forward, not looking back, but looking forward. Most anticipated game and best content creator. There's one too many here. I don't understand. And then for the full categories, awards, no, the nominations. Well, I've seen it. Awards page. Oh, it's here. So you can cast your vote for those 3 categories. Everyone is allowed until the 4th of January. And then these are the rest. Game of the year, best approachable, challenging, best free game, puzzle design. There are a few. There aren't all that I wish there were. Don't understand some like this one. I don't understand why is best strategy when strategy is a genre, but there's no best Sokoban or best card game, roguelite, detective. There are so many. Sliding, multi-agent, puzzle platformer, 2D or first-person chambers, portal-like. I don't understand why there is a best strategy. But in any case, I'm not thinking games, so this is what we have. Maybe I won't comment on all because I have absolutely zero knowledge of pen and paper. And I don't know about this zero player. I guess I'll have to. I guess I'll have to get into zero player because it's nominated in absolutely everything. Did they include descriptions? Yes and no. I think yes and no, and I mean yes, because when you were able to nominate the games or content creators, there was a description at the moment of nominating. Now the nominations are uh, counted or public or published or closed. That's what I mean, closed. So you cannot nominate any further. Now, publicly, there's no explanation, I think. So yes, there was, but no, there isn't anymore. Because I remember reading. What do you mean, best puzzle design? Art direction, I think it's clear. Innovative is clear. And also, I would like to add my choices, but I say I'm not sure of. Uh, I've never done this. I'm not sure if I want to do it because I'm thinking of doing it myself. Like, for example, starting in January, myself say, this is what I consider the best Sokoban, what I consider the best, I don't know, pathfinding game, best logic game. My problem is that one day I say yes, the next I say no, and the following I say yes again. And I'm bouncing back and forth. I have reasons to do it because I think first is something fun to do and share it with others. And second, I've played over 300 almost. It's like currently the tally is 340. Probably I'll end up the year with 350 demos. I know a lot of games. My problem is that playing the demo is not playing the game. For example, Gen 2 Rescue, you play the demo, you have a very mild understanding of what the actual game is. I believe it happens the same with blueprints. For example, Cypher Zero, you play the first 10, 20 levels, you have a clear idea what's not an absolute 100%, but it's quite constant. These games that they hold some surprises and aha moments, and Spooky Express has some levels that are interesting at the end. So at the same time, I'm thinking, no, I don't want to do this because who am I to say X or Y? So I'm not sure. I'll make a brief comment at least about these categories. And let me start with the content creator because I can't understand. I believe they are sorted by not popularity, but I think they are sorted by following followers and I believe it's from YouTube. YouTube. So that's why Aliens Rock is first. Maybe, maybe they are alphabetically. Probably alphabetically makes more sense. Yes, it's alphabetical. I don't know what I was thinking. Um, yes, yeah, I just realized. It's because I can't think. I can't think. I don't know why this guy is here. Is doing here. I didn't know about Martin Loves a Puzzle. I checked this morning, and I checked the past this morning, and I'll be adding. I believe it's a him, but whoever. I'll be adding Martin to the Blue Sky. What's it called? Starter pack because I didn't know about Martin and seems like a good content creator. Playing puzzles that I don't absolutely know about. Some like Baba, I think. What else? A couple. Leap Year. Another one I don't remember, but that's two or three out of the many that Martin plays or has played. Good for discovering. Yeah, so I recommend if you want to discover and not massively popular games. So something interesting to keep in mind if you want to discover puzzle games. Uh, and they all are much better than me. You are my pick. I think you're also the only one that tried hours out of that list. Well, first of all, thank you. I am astonished. I am in disbelief because I don't believe, I don't think I am. Maybe I am thinking of myself, but what I think of myself it doesn't match with what people think about me. I don't think I'm mm, entertaining. There is one thing that always it's like a recurrent thing that I mentioned that my wife is married to me, and I am I love her the way she is, but she is completely different to me, and I love her because I need someone like her in my life because I am not like her, and I believe it's the same for her. But I wouldn't be able to marry someone like me. Like I am terribly boring. I am introverted. I am interesting. Mm, I wouldn't be able to live with someone like me. It would be death. It's like for this, it's uninteresting. There's nothing expecting. I'm not expecting anything in life if I live with someone like me. So I do what I do, and I hope to entertain some people. But I am not thinking. I am not capable of thinking. Oh, there's 100, not even 20 or 5 or 2 people that think that I am interesting. Or so I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the most popular here. If it goes by follower metrics, I am not the most popular. I check Martin has been uploading videos for 4 months and has 3,000 subscribers, which is incredible. That happening to me, it's like mm, not even a rocket. It's speed of light. So that's the kind of mm, you're comparing bananas and apples. I am the banana if the banana is the worst of the two. So I don't know, and I am missing people here. I have nominated. I don't know if I'm able to say publicly or not, but uh, I guess there's no problem because I'm not part of the jury. I was last year. Actually, it was this year, but it was in January, so it belongs to the same year. And these results are published on the 4th of January, which is next year. In 3 weeks, but it's next year. Um, Out of all of them, Aliens Rock are the most popular. And I do believe I thought this about the games. I thought that Blueprints is going to win all categories because it's the most popular game. And when you have 5 nominees and you have played one of the 5, who are you going to vote? The best or the one you know? You probably are going to vote the one you know if you enjoyed the game, even if it's not the best, rather than the best out of the 5 because just for the simple fact that you don't know the others, so you cannot judge. So how many subscribers has Aliens Rock? I won't even look, but it's like on the thousands, tens of thousands. Who are they going to vote? The one they know. So I'm expecting Aliens Rock to win. I think they won 2 years ago. So actually we could check the winners because they are somewhere. To this year is 25th is the third time. I think the Aliens Rock won the first year, or it was Anite Games. Anite Games. I'm confused. They didn't win last year. I don't remember. I don't remember. My memory is same as usual. I guess there's no problem in saying who I nominated because I said I'm not part of the jury, so I'm not going to um, like promote one over the other. But my opinion is like anyone's opinion. So I nominated three streamers, three content creators. They don't have to necessarily be streamers. And there are two here. One is Ambi, because I think her content is great for all ages. I know Aliens Rock. I don't like Aliens Rock, but I think something like Aliens Rock is necessary, like and understandable. I mean, I don't like Aliens Rock. I don't mean I hate them. I don't mean they're annihilated from the internet. They are very popular. They are mainstream, I believe. I don't know them personally, also. My opinion either way is not very valuable. I don't know them personally. For what I know, I don't like their style. My style is completely the opposite side of the spectrum. They are for the masses. They are mainstream for making reels and vertical content for TikTok, like short videos, edited playthrough. I do the opposite. They play popular games. I do the opposite. My mission, my objective is completely opposite of Aliens Rock. So it's not my style. It's in short what I mean. I know Ambi. Cracking the puzzle. I don't know them. I haven't seen them, but I know their content, what they do, because I had to check for adding them to the starter pack. Dragneck and Friends a bit off in this list, but I guess it counts as content creation. I've listened to a couple of episodes, but the ones that I've listened were related to games they made, like Lock Digital and Spooky Express. So they are games they were involved. Hey, Andy, thank you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think they misplayed some papers or someone hit their head. But I haven't listened to the to other episodes involving other games, and I know they do interviews, mm, but they don't do videos. So maybe because of that they stand out. I've watched Morgan a few streams, not live. I haven't had the opportunity to check her live, and I've never seen her live. Maybe it has to do with time zones, so I've had to watch off live. Hey, likewise. Thank you, and congratulations to you that as well. How many categories? At least one, I've seen it. And less categories that I've nominated it. Puzzle design, challenging game, 3. And game of the year. Okay, game of the year, approachable, challenging, puzzle design, innovative, art direction, strategy. I don't. This is very off to me. Not pen and paper. Free game is not free. Expansion. Anticipated. I thought I'll check. I'll check. I thought I had nominated it in more categories. I'm missing one. I mean one. I'm missing one. Let me do something because it's very hard to listen to my voice and nothing else. I can do. I was saying this a few minutes ago. I can't stand myself. So I don't know why I've been nominated. Where was it? And I need to rush a little bit because I wanted to make some comments on the interview. Because I'm not in the just chat screen or scene. There's no background. So this is supposed to be a game, but it's the browser. I definitely deserve. Well, I don't completely agree. Because I was telling Noru, I don't see, but it's a problem that what I see of myself, it's not what others see of me. But I don't think I am entertaining or funny. I make fun, but usually my fun only is funny to me. Usually, that's what I've experienced in my life. So when you see me walking on the street and I'm laughing, it's only funny to me. The things that cross my mind. I know I sleep puzzles, and that's a great content creator, Mael Duin. Martin, who I didn't know, and I've learned about this morning. And Puzzle Junkies, second one that I nominated. I've discovered them this year. I don't know if they existed. I think they started this year. I could be wrong. Usually I am. I recommend them. You didn't know Martin either. Yeah. And I've checked their uploads, and they or he or her or whatever have started uploading 4 months ago. So it's super recent for a YouTuber, and they have already over 3,000 subscribers. So I want to learn from the good ones. That's great. There's one reason that I can think of people nominating me, and that's because I help them spread the voice about their games, which is my objective. So maybe in appreciation for that, they nominated me. But as if you aside from that, if you look at the content itself, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And especially this year. Last year, I wanted to make a comment about how the year went. Maybe I'll do it later. But last year I was doing whole playthroughs and super edited and clipping everything, doing some montage and funny things. Was a lot more work in the editing and more, how do you say, not heavy, but labor heavy. It's more being in front of the computer than what I've done this year. This year is more like managing and keeping track of things, like kind of like, oh, this game releases this day, now this is releasing now, I have to prioritize this. And the interviews really put you up there though. Don't think any of the others do that except DNF. Oh, Dragnet Conference. There's regarding interviews, there's one content creator which I don't remember. It's something Wisdom. Does many more interviews than I do. If you are interested in interviews, as Game Wisdom, he's on YouTube and he's been doing interviews for a long time. Usually indie games, sometimes AA, I think, or popular indie, I should say. More like, I don't know if they are AA or not. I don't know their team or the budget. So out of here, I nominated Ambi and Puzzle Junkies, and then I'm missing one. Game Quiz. Yeah, I did one with before you. Oh, did I watch? Maybe I've seen, but I haven't seen. Usually, I want to get some information about games and like kind of a journalist, do some research on the game. I watched some of the interviews. I remember the So to Speak, and there was another one. Maybe it was Gen 2 that I watched. Unfortunately, I don't have time for everybody. I can't. They are not puzzle focused. No. So in this list, I nominated Mikan Hako, which is a puzzle player who records his or their, I should say they, because I don't know them personally, their playthroughs of games. And I am drawn and I see myself going back to the channel because they do an excellent job at solving the puzzles. When I get to a game that it's too hard for me and I need to finish the game because you know Mikan. Sometimes I need to get rid of one game because I need to review it because I have 20 others waiting. I need to understand the level, but I don't need to solve it myself. As far as I understand the point and the trick and what the developer intention was, that's enough for me to value or consider how good or bad or where the game is. When I get to the point it's harder than my level, that's enough for me to understand. In the review, I can say it goes difficulty ranges from medium to very hard, or from very easy to medium, or whatever. That's what I need to know for the review. And I'll talk about later about the reviews as well, because it's something that I wasn't doing last year, for example. At least not in the format that I'm doing. So I nominated those three: Ambi, Puzzle Junkies, and Mikan. I understand Mikan is probably not super popular, but I recommend it. I recommend them or it, the channel. And then I'm surprised I haven't seen, or they are not in this list, Fidatech. I'm surprised it's not in here, and I am instead. when FIDA has 20 times my viewership. So I don't understand. She's much more popular. Why people haven't nominated? Uh, FIDA isn't puzzle focused. I know there are a few who they are not bound to just you nominated her and me. I understand. So you mean to be nominated? That's something I didn't know. To be nominated, you need to be exclusive, to dedicate yourself exclusively to puzzles. There's Amber Amber the Awkward. She also plays puzzle games, but yeah. Because I need to select. So on my Blue Sky starter pack, I need to be selective. I can't add everyone. And as far as the majority of games are puzzle, I've seen FIDA playing Lies of P. I remember when I discovered her. At least she was playing Lies of P. And I wouldn't mind for one game, like. But she's played Outer Wilds, she's played Gen 2. I don't know if she's finished. And a few others. Lately, she was playing a 2D super old, like Windows 3.1 game, kind of. As long as the majority, I would include. And then I'm missing Sigma. Sigma and FIDA, I'm stumbled that they are not here. But again, if every year everyone that conforms the list of content creators nominated are only the most popular, then the list will every year will be the same. He's playing those games this month for December. I didn't know about that. December, that's a thing. December. Funny name. Yeah, it was Thor. There was a Viking, kind of Viking, and there was a hammer. Anyway, I'm missing. Maybe she can't be included. At least Sigma. Sigma should be here because they exclusively play puzzle video games. You nominated them, but I can't understand why they were nominated because they don't put out a ton of YouTube content on puzzle games like you do. Yeah, like I don't understand. I don't understand many things. So you need to have content on YouTube. That wouldn't be fair. I've seen Sigma doesn't have a YouTube channel, for example. I don't know if they do or they don't, but I've seen them streaming on Twitch. That's for sure. And I see them usually playing Baba Is You. Last time they were playing community levels, whatever they are called. They are user-made levels. So yeah, that's my comment. I nominated Ambi, Puzzle Junkies, and Mikan. I recommend all three. These ones here are... I'm missing those two. I remember that also, I was going to say in Spanish también. I also remember him or her, I don't know. That's playing Lost. Was it Lost Memories? Lost Bonfire Peak Lost Memories. Anyway, I wish I had more time to dedicate to interact with everyone, but now this takes me to probably the second part. Or maybe let me make a comment. on these. I don't know what to do. I want to make a comment, but that would be a spoiler if I do myself these hours. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it because my categories, if I were to do best of the year, I would do it by genres, more like this abstract kind of general, not abstract, but general categories. I've just received an email about this nomination. Okay. Where do I have my nominations? Okay. So game of the year, zero player. I don't know. I'll have to find out what this is because it's in 20 categories. There are 10 possibly 10 nominations, 10 categories. It's nominated in 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not missing any. 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in total, nominated in 6 categories. And up until today, I didn't know about this game. Blueprints, Gen 2, Lego 2, Luck, Ooh, Spooky Express, Strange Jigsaws, The Root Trees Are Dead. Out of here, I've played the demos of Blueprints, Gen 2, Lingo 2, Luck, and that's it. So those 4, and I played the full game of Spooky and Strange Jigsaws. I would not know who to vote if I were the jury. I also nominated Puzzle Depot. So I nominated Gen 2 Rescue, which is here. I haven't played the full game, but I think I have a good understanding of what the game is, and I think it's one of the best of the year. Gen 2 Puzzle Depot should be here. I think it should be here, but if you need to take one out, that's a problem because not all can be here. Maybe I think the weakest, for what I know, I don't know the Root Trees Are Dead. I think it's like Golden Idol game, but I don't know it. I cannot judge. Strange Jigsaws, I just finished it. And I would have definitely Puzzle Depot before Strange Jigsaws. But Puzzle Depot was released in December, early December or late November, so maybe it doesn't qualify. So that means it goes for next year. It was late November because I think I remember thinking that, oh, just for a few days it's included. And then I nominated Spooky Express and Pub Champs, which is not here, and it's a great game. But again, compared with Ooh maybe or Lingo, they are more not your regular puzzle game. Best approachable. So best approachable could reference like accessible. I understood it as family friendly, which not necessarily have to be the same. And I played, when I say I played, I mean full game. Otherwise, I mentioned I played the demo. Here I've played 3. Is this it taken? Spooky Express and Strange Jigsaws. I played the demo of Nurikabe World and Double Trip, so I know these 2. The other ones, I don't know. I haven't played, but I know about. Ooh, I played the beginning of Strange Antiquities. Not a fan. Don't know anything about this. Don't know anything about this. My nominations were PubChamps again, because it's the most approachable thing you can have in front of you. Spooky Express and Is This Set Taken? So I'm missing PubChamps in here. Best challenging. I played 2 games that were, I consider them hard this year. One is clearly Glowkeeper. If I were the jury, I think I would vote for Glowkeeper. The other ones, because I haven't played the full game. For this one, I believe you need to have played the full game. And I also nominated Mystified, which was released early in the year. Probably nobody remembers anymore, but it's very challenging. Very challenging. Puzzle design. I nominated Gen to Rescue because of I might have seen some spoilers that I know some things. Hopefully by the time I play, I don't remember anymore. Puzzle Depot, because of these layers of achievements, like you can play the game, but you can play the game again with a different mindset, and it's the same game, but the things you are doing and the way you are interacting with the game is different, because you play the first playthrough, it's free, you don't have to worry about anything, but then next one there's an achievement of do less than these many steps, and it's a different layer. Now you have a filter on your eyes. It's a different, feels like a different game. It's like it was a Sokoban before, now it's a pathfinding. I'm surprised we are in most challenging. I don't think we'll rate highly in that category. Actually, you are in challenging. I see it better fit for puzzle design than challenging, because it's kind of forgiving. Not sure. Shot in some of these other categories, I think. Oh, we have a better shot. I think so. Definitely puzzle design. It's one of the best. I have it nominated. So I did nominate Gen to Rescue, Puzzle Depot, and Mystify for level design. Puzzle design, I understand same as level design. I think they had trouble finding challenging games. Well, I did nominate a few. They don't have an excuse. Gen 2 looks much harder than Puzzle Depot. And it's here. Both are here. I'd say Gen 2 is challenging. Gen 2. Puzzle Depot, I would prefer to have it here because of these layers. These achievements, they are not like simple achievements like, oh, they put this like an extra. The achievements are the game, are part of the game. It's like I've heard someone talking about blueprints. When you finish the game, it's just the beginning. So it's kind of, to me, the same for Puzzle Depot. Other than Lego, all of the games seem reasonable, and Blueprint especially doesn't feel like it belongs there. Challenging. I don't know because I haven't played, just played the demo. Boat Gentoo Rescue for everything. Hashtag not sponsored. Goober, you should be promoting Balatro. Balatro best game in 24, in 25, in 26. What is the category? Is it the hardest game or the best game that is also hard? I don't know. I think it's the hardest. That's how I understand. Actually, I can, Noru, I have the email. I've sent myself the email with the nominations. I can read the categories, so the description, if you want. Let me read the chat. Supposed to be the latter, but I think a lot of people will pick based on the format. Once to make sure blue business. Doesn't Goober play Blueprints? Why do they don't want it to win? The description for challenging, right? Challenging. The description is, which thinky games involve the most difficult conundrums while still providing a great problem-solving experience. So it's like difficult, but not hold your horses. You can solve this. You don't need a galaxy brain. So it's difficult while fun, while possible for the average. Blueprints can have one award, but need to share the awards around. If you want me to read any other, just tell me. So that's for challenging. That's puzzle design. I played Cypher Zero and I played Spooky Express. And I have Luck Digital. I have the game. I haven't played. All of the others, it's same. Blueprints, demo, Gentoo, demo. I don't like automation games, so I'm sorry for the genre, but I don't enjoy. I played the 2 demos. No, I played the old demo of Labrat, not the newest. I don't know why it's here, because I found it quite average. And this satirical thing, the tone of the game, didn't get me, or I didn't find it like funny or interesting. That's puzzle design, and I nominated for puzzle design, Gentoo Rescue, Puzzle Depot, and Mystified. It's a bit recurrent, these nominations of mine. What is Envy, Drew? U is a puzzle platformer. Oh, Metroidvania. Most innovative. That's interesting. Babushka's glitch dungeon, I can understand. Innovative. Blueprints, I don't know because I haven't played, and probably you need to play not just until the end but the whole game. A Glowkeeper, definitely. That's one of my nominees. My nominations. I nominated One More Button, which is not here. And it's something new that I haven't played somewhere else. Mars First Logistics, which I'm currently playing, and it's a fun sandbox. I nominated because I find it interesting, something different from the typical puzzle environment, but I need to play more. I nominated it in any case because I found it, if it's not innovative or new, it's new to me. Might not qualify for the category because I am. It's like if I play an automation game, which I will not, it will be something new to me. And in Glowkeeper. So One More Button, Mars First Logistics, and Glowkeeper. Chroma Zero, well deserved. Very well deserved. I don't know Root Trees because I understand this is a remake. So how can it be innovative? And that doesn't mean it's not fun. Strange Jigsaws, it's a weird game. It's kind of like not the same. It's kind of like the way I see it. It's like Pony Island. It's not a game with a mechanic. It's a mashup of 20, 30 different things. So, and they all have the background or the theme of jigsaws, but you can do many things, and it's not only jigsaws. It could be a rule discovery, it could be actual jigsaw, it could be a maze. Chroma Zero was great, such an appreciated game. Yes. Yeah. And that's one of the things that I strive during the year in this style that I've embodied. I don't know how to say it. Like I've changed from what I was doing. I was doing super edited playthroughs. Now I'm doing more showcase. Is that I found that within the puzzle player community. So let me go back from the beginning. Before I started streaming puzzle games, I thought, oh, I love puzzle video games, but the niche is very small. Like I'm going to be playing like what everybody plays, and I've been getting in and in and in and going down the rabbit hole, understanding more and more these 2.5 years that I've been streaming about the types of puzzle games. And there are so many released in 1 year that there aren't as many streamers or content creators to cover all of these games. So I found some interesting games that at the same time no one was talking about. And I thought to myself, these games, they deserve more of the attention. Stop everybody playing Blueprints. Yes, Blueprints is good, but there are a ton of other games that are interesting. And if you are playing Blueprints because there's nothing else, know that that's not the case. Maybe you play Blueprints and you like it, but if you were playing something different, that you would like it more. So just because you don't know about the other one, Puzzle Depot, for example, maybe Puzzle Depot is more your style of game. Puzzle game. Play it, please. It's here. I'm showing it to you. I'm showing you Stick, Slack Trip. I talk about this, yes, most innovative. Best art direction. I'm glad Chroma Zero wasn't forgotten given that it came out December 24. Yeah, it still qualifies. This weird way of there's like a criticism that it applies all these awards, and I understand to a certain degree. I don't understand the awards are given in December. They should be given in January when the end has finished. But the problem is still the same. If you give awards in January, it covers the whole year, 2025. You give awards in January 2026. While you close and you release the results, there's a gap of time. And this gap, there's always going to exist because there is a time for the jury to decide. And these games released in this limbo, they are never considered either for one or the previous year or the following year. I think they won't give the awards until January or February. The voting is until the 4th of January, and the results they strive for end of January, beginning of February. I was part of the jury last year, and I understand it takes time, but I'm not talking just for Thinky Awards. I'm talking the game awards like Geoff Keighley's awards. I understand there's some logistics that you have to somehow minimize, and for Thinky Awards still good, but for the Game Awards, with the repercussion they have, the impact they have in the industry, I mean, they mean nothing to me, but I am not mainstream. They should be more sensitive to that. I remember one year, I think it was 2018 or so, there was a game of the year released in December, and it wasn't considered for nominations at all. And that was a Forza game, Forza Motorsport something. And it was like, if this game was released in November, it would be considered and it would win many categories. It was a scandal. In the size of Stray is nominated for independent game, or Dave the Diver is an indie game, kind of. Best art. What do we have? Best art. My game is not here. Is this it taken? Okay. Labrat. Look, I can understand. Mind Diver, I don't know. Monument Valley is beautiful, but the one I nominated, I feel it's much better than any. And they all have different styles, so it's hard to compare. But my nomination was Cypher Zero. And because the category says art direction, I understand it's visual and audible design. So it's art and music and sound effects. Best hidden gem category wasn't on a previous year, and they removed the best aha moment. I don't know, these categories are a little bit jarring to me. Like, why don't we have a category for visuals, like visual design, and another one for sound and sound effects, music and sound effects? Because art is like super general. And when you see these games, you look at you think on the visuals, because it's the first thing you it gets to you. You don't think on the music. I know nothing of um, what do I know nothing of Mind Diver, but I see this like dark and I say, oh, it's not quite appealing. But maybe if I play, the sound is incredible, so I wouldn't vote for this one. While in the actuality, it would be mm, might be one of the best in here. In any case, Cypher Zero ticks both for me, music and visuals. It's incredible. The digital collage style, it was something I've never seen before, and I'm missing it here. They replaced AHA with puzzle design because they didn't like having an award for things people couldn't talk. I read about that. I think I read it on the Discord. But still, it's saying like, do you like games that have a surprise? Without talking about the surprise, these are good games that will surprise you. They have a twist. It's like the Sixth Sense of the movies. It's like a game with a twist. Maybe if you know it, there's a twist or aha moment or something the like. You are expecting it. Maybe. Last year, for me, I nominated a game that I hadn't played. I nominated a game. I think it was Leap Year last year. But then in February or March, I played The Rise of the Golden Idol, and I would have voted for that one. But even knowing that, The Rise of the Golden Idol has so many aha moments, like in every case, almost, that even if you expect it, it's still surprising. I mean, it's not a one plot twist that changes the whole thing, but no worries, Andrew. Thanks for coming. Have a good one. Thanks again. What's left? Strategy. This I don't understand why there's strategy when we have. It's like puzzles are one genre, and strategy is another genre. I don't understand. I nominated Star Invaders, which is here. It's an absolutely great strategy game, very addictive. They had an incredible development, sharing everything on socials and including players' feedback. It's like they created a good loop between the feedback from the community and content from the developers. You nominated Axe Ghost in strategy. Yeah. It makes sense. My problem with Axe Ghost is that I'm not a fan of high scores. I'm more like play for myself and not showing to others, so I don't care about the score. More like, give me a problem, a puzzle problem that I can solve, and when I solve it, that's my reward for me, myself, and only me. But it's a great game. That's why I enjoyed more the what's it called, the expansion? I forgot the name. Those self-contained levels that it's like a puzzle. I enjoyed that. Fragments, Axe Ghost, and then they have the expansion of the Fragments. they are self-contained. I enjoyed that more. So I nominated Starbaders and Flickshot Rogues, which is this game of like it's like, how's it called in English? I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to play with bottle caps and flicking them, but it can be explained also as playing like a slingshot, like good strategy and also with roguelite mechanics. And it's not here, but they can't all be here. I don't know, Nine Kings. I played Vertigo and I felt it was a bit could have been better. Played demo of Die in the Dungeon. I played the demo or played the game? I think it was the demo. Demo of the Drop Dachi. Drop Dachi? Ducky. Wah, wah. Monster Train, I don't know. I don't know Dragon Sweeper. I played the demo of Sol Sesto. I think because I nominated it, so I'm more of the idea of this one winning. This is good. This is good. This is good. These two are good. This one, it would be third after these two. It would be this one. But this is, if this is 1 and 2 or 1 and 2 and 3, this is 0. But by far. That's strategy. Pen and paper, I know nothing. I know nothing. Other than my own notes, I don't use pen and paper anymore nowadays. Sometimes I even feel like I'm forgetting how to write because I don't use pen and paper anymore or nothing. Free game. Pen and paper, what? I only use my brain. Yes. Well, if I have to use my brain, I won't go far. In here, I have played. So I nominated nothing, no one for pen and paper because I mean, I have crosswords, but I don't think they qualify. They are like generic, like Sudoku, or I have a magazine sent from Spain. It's called Quiz and it has plenty, but best pre-game, I have 2. I nominated 2. None of those 2 are here. One is Poco, which is a point-and-click adventure that is... It innovates in nothing, but the approach and what they wanted to do with the game is perfect. It's perfect. Poco is a game that wants to show you a world and tells you a very simple story, and it manages perfectly. It's a game that keeps you moving. So usually when you have point-and-click adventure, you have a screen, you have to explore this screen and find the object and combine the object. Poco is very simple. If there is something you can grab and take with you, it's super clear. And it doesn't keep you kidnapped in one screen. Like, oh, no, it's pixel hunting here. No. Totally the opposite. It shows you one screen. The screen is beautiful, appreciated, as everything that you can because you're going to go to the next. You can go back. It's not one and forget and keep moving. You can go back and you will go back. But it's a game that keeps you moving all the time. And the logic behind the puzzle is quite clear and simple because it prioritizes the story and it wants you moving. It's a game that wants you to finish it. Super recommended. And the other one is The Case of the Dungeon Descent, which I believe is the same developer as my friend the Monster Train, which is Celia. I think I am not wrong in there. Out of the rest, I know nothing except for the boons of Euir, whatever the pronunciation is. I played this one, but I don't think I fully understood. Because it's in the style of B magic in C magic, and this type of game that you can move, but you can do a special move that has consequences. So if you move in one way, you have like a power up. This one is similar. You start the game and you have a power, but I don't know if it's my browser because it's a browser game, or at least how I interacted with the game through the Chrome browser. I could always only select, I think it was the fire power. And I don't know if I'm missing the rest of the game or what happened there, but I got to the end. But I'm not sure if you can select the other powers or not, or I'm confused there. But out of the other two, I would recommend Poco. And number two, The Case of the Dungeon Descent, which is like a Golden Idol game on the browser. Best expansion. I nominated Leap Year March, which is here. I played the original. I haven't played the expansion, even though I have nominated, because it was my game of the year last year. And I knew nothing of the other ones. Haven't played Sea of Sky, I haven't played Bonfire, just the demo. I played Golden Idol, the Rise of the Golden Idol, but it's the full game, not the expansion. I know nothing of these ones. I'm still playing Talos because I left it halfway at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the year. I still have to finish it. I have so many things pending. I don't know, one day I'm going to have my own life pending. And most anticipated game. I didn't have a clear winner. But I nominated four games because I didn't have one. Like last year, I nominated Puzzle Depot as my most anticipated. This year, I don't have one like, oh, this is going to be something special. I played both the button effect and Trifolium on stream. Very excited for both. You mean demo? Here, I played the demo of Compress Space Locator, Puzzle Spy, Rita, the button effect. So those 5. I have Nonolith pending because it was released this month, actually last week. Yes. I have to play Nonolith. The other ones, I know nothing. And we don't talk about Bruno. No. So it's like 8 contenders. I'm curious. I'm actually, honestly, curious of how the game of Bruno, we don't say Voldemort for free here. I'm curious to know how it's going to be received. I think they're going to be 3. We don't talk about Bruno. No. I think majority of people are going to play the game and like it because they don't know the polemic involved, and they are going to see, oh, this is from the creator of Braid and The Witness comes next game is going to be the end of the world. So it's going to be massive impact in the industry as previous ones. And then there's the other group of people who is going to be divided. Those who can separate the work from the creator, kind of like Harry Potter. You can read Harry Potter and enjoy the books if you separate the work from the creator. That's going to be one group, and then the other group, which is also respectable, they are not going to play the game because of the what's behind the story behind the person who is apparently doing this game but is not doing it because it's only director. The other people are making the levels. I'm curious. We don't have an estimated release date, but it's supposed to be during the year. I nominated Locator because I like maps, and because I like maps and interacting with maps and being in a place and getting yourself oriented, like finding your way through, like in 3D or 2D, like mazes and this kind of things. It could tie with Chroma Zero. It's like a maze and finding yourself in a space and finding the exit or finding your way. I like. I'm expecting Locator, and because I like maps, Locator is about maps. I also nominated another game which is about maps, and it's called Map, a game about maps. That actually I played live on stream, a demo, in June, July, when the ThinkyCon was. I played 3. I played Panic, I played Puzzle Spy International, and I played Map, a game about maps. That's 2. Then I recently played the demo of Checkmate, which is a chess, not deck builder, because it's not, you don't build a deck of cards, but you have pieces, chess pieces, and they are quirky chess pieces. It was super fun, and it has an overworld kind of like a Mario game. It's, I don't know because I haven't played the game, but it looks it's going to be fun. Locator, Checkmate, Map, a game about map, and probably if I have to give you one, only one, it would be this one. It's Inconceivable Rat Endeavor, which I played the demo a few months back, and it was crazy fun. It was a mix of genres, but well done. Good level design. Maybe not good, because good or bad is relative, but the kind that I like. Level design, and with a little bit of strangeness, quirkiness, like, oh, this is different. This mix. So probably if I have to say one, it would be Inconceivable Rat Endeavor, but not a clear winner between all those 4. And oh, I was hiding trifolim, aluminium volume. I played the button effect as well, Rita. So these are all demos. I played this one, these 2, and trifolim. Okay, I think I'm going to be way over 3 hours if I want to show the games. Maybe the second one, it'll be shorter. I don't know. The second game today, it's a little bit, it's unconventional. So we'll see. And then, what can I tell you? So those are the ones I nominated, and the ones that got nominated in the end. Mael Duin for the win. Meal. That's funny. Meal. Mael Duin. Are you going to eat me? Uh, what I can do is go here for a moment. I can't. I can't. That's not enough reason to ban you. So I wasn't expecting to get this nomination, and instead, my plan was to give you a summary of my year. One sec. I'm having double music. My plan was to give you a summary of the year, what I was doing before, why I changed, and what I'm doing now, why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's 1 hour and a half now. Maybe I do it quickly. I was about to give you some hints. There are some hints here for what's coming. What do I do? Should we get into the games? Actually, I should ask the chat. What would you prefer me to do? Talk about my year, how my year went, or see the two games of today, which are the case of the catacombs, which is point and click year summary. Case of the catacombs is, I'm not sure because I usually play the demo. I played a lot of demos. If you want me, I'll talk about it now. Played a lot of demos this year. One is not the case of the catacomb, so I'm not sure. I believe it's point and click, but point and click with golden idol mechanics, like choose your words and you have to fill in gaps. But I read on Steam, the Steam tags, it's a visual novel. I'm not a very fan of visual novels, at least on stream. If I play them, it would be for me, because me reading, I don't think it's very interesting. And the second one is unconventional. It's The Valley Beyond. I played the demo of The Valley Beyond, but I am sorry I didn't understand the game. And I asked, so I played the demo, I didn't understand it. I didn't publish my gameplay because I believe it's unenjoyable. If you watch the game, you don't understand it. It's a game that if I were to play, I need to play it on stream with commentary, because my demo gameplay is no commentary. I need to explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, because it's not obvious. It's like you need to think out of the box all the time. So that's why I'm bringing it today. I was contacted by the developer. The developer asked me to show the game, to play the game, and share with the community. And I said, okay, but I would prefer you to be with me. So I am inviting you to the stream so you can explain. I understand it's an exploration game and it's a discover everything by yourself. So I'm not expecting spoilers. It's not an interview either, like my regular interview that I ask about the process of creating the game. But I think personally, I need some guidance to understand the game. Because if I go to a football match, I have some expectations. And then they can be met or surpassed. But with this game, I don't have any expectations. So I'm not sure I'm doing good, I'm going the right way, because I'm completely lost. I need someone to tell me something. It's like I'm used to playing whatever, Tomb Raider. Suddenly you make me play Minecraft. it doesn't abide by the same rules. So I don't understand Minecraft. Why is everything open? Why I don't have a corridor that I need to follow? Why are there not puzzles? Why do I have to pike some stones? Or I don't understand anything. So it's kind of similar situation-wise. If you want me to talk about the year, I think it's interesting. It's not because I'm talking about me, because I don't like talking about me, but this is about me. Last year, so now I've been streaming for 2 years and a half. I don't count the first half, which was the second half of 2023, because it was more like practice for me and understanding and absorbing what streaming is, what is required, the best ways, best things to do streaming, because I knew nothing. It was everything new. Best software, best add-ons for OBS, etc. It was like I was when you have a license for the car, new, you have an L or a P, depending on the country. That was me, the second half of 2023. And then in 2024, I understand it for myself, like that's when I started. So now it's been 2 years actually streaming. First year, my idea was to do full game playthroughs, full playthroughs, and I had much more time than I have now, because reasons that I'll explain in a second. So I could dedicate my day to streaming one day. Last year I was streaming 2-3 times per week, which it's a lot. And my schedule was streaming on Tuesday, editing Tuesday's streaming on Wednesday. So the next day I'll edit the full 3-hour stream, and then Thursday streaming, editing on Friday. That was the plan. Sometimes I even streamed on Friday, so I had Saturday, Monday sometimes for editing, because I couldn't on Friday. It was exhausting. As I said before, it's like labor heavy. It was exhausting. A lot of streaming was a relief, because it came naturally. It was like easier, and it flew. It had more flow on me. Less psychological pressure. And then on editing I wouldn't say difficult, but it was exhausting, because I had to edit 3 hours the previous day. 3 hours, it's a lot. And at the level that I was editing, which is not very professional, editing a 3-hour stream took me 1.5. So whatever the video was, it took me 1.5, 1 times and a half. So it took me 4 hours and a half average. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on the game. Usually, if the game had sound cues, like when you move, there's a sound, it was easier than when there's no sound, because I could see the audio, how's it called? The audio graph, like the lines when there is sound, much easier to. And when you finish a level, there's like a fanfare. You could see, without seeing the image, you could see in this graph, you could see where the level starts and ends, and it's easy to edit that. Like, I don't want this level, or I want the beginning and the end. You cut the middle part. If you don't have those cues, it's a nightmare. But still, those are were the cases where it took me 4.5 hours or 5 or 6. It was kind of like the full day. I started, maybe I didn't do everything in one go, but I started half in the morning, half in the afternoon, and then when everything is edited, you need to kind of compose edit the beginning because there's an intro, and the ending has an outro. Sometimes even with labels, because I made fun of something and I wanted a note or a special sound. It was a lot. And that was 2024 for me. Now this year, in January, I became a father. Probably you can hear her waking up now, or complaining. I don't know what's happening, and I don't want to know. I became a father, and all that time that I could spend on editing, it was no more. So by necessity, I had to change. I didn't want to give up completely, but I had to change how I approached this content creation thing. No more vertical reels or whatever the name is, depending on the platform, TikToks or. I had to reduce the number of social media that I was managing, and for that reason, and because of who is behind these social media platforms, both reasons, I got rid of many. Now I'm happy that I have 2 or 3, and I focus on that, and that's where I post my content, and only those. I don't have to look 20 ways to see where the comments are coming from. I became a father on the 3rd of January, which is very early in the year. I didn't have that much time, so I didn't stream on January. I started some half of beginning of February or so. I could have, it was March, I don't remember. There was a gap, like I want to dedicate to the baby because the baby is not self-dependent, needs everything done, and the mother just gave birth. It's in bed, it's no one, only me. I have to take care of both for life, I mean, but especially in those moments. So I made a pause, but when I came back, I couldn't edit anymore. I decided, and I realized what I mentioned before, that the puzzle environment needs more people talking about the games. If we are few people creating content of puzzle games, and we all play what's popular, there are a ton of games releasing that kind of go to waste, or they explode, like Balatro, for example. These are the lucky ones. Blueprints, they are the lucky ones. For some reason, they get popular, they get to the mainstream, and a lot more people than what the developers would expect to, like kind of Talos principle case. More people, it gets popular, these things happen, and I don't think it's marketing related. Maybe it's by pure lack, or who knows what's trending. It's unpredictable. These games that I'm seeing, they are incredible, but nobody talks about them. Maybe instead of me playing a game until the end, which some games are very difficult, especially at the end, so I'm like hitting my head against the wall live. I don't want to watch the solution, but I want to move forward. So I don't know, both me as a streamer, you as a viewer, we are both stuck in this situation where the puzzle it's not moving. I would like to be more dynamic and show you something else, what's behind this puzzle, this room. So instead of playing full playthroughs and then going to my room to the study and edit by myself all day alone this episode for you to watch, and they were having decent views but not massive, like not proportional to the effort that I felt that it involved. I chose to play demos because when I play a demo, I can stop at any point, and that gave me versatility. If I need to stop because mom or baby had some requirements, I could stop recording. It wasn't the best because it's a problem, then I have to make an extra edit the video, but from full playthroughs to demos, it has given me freedom and versatility and being more adaptive to what's not content creation, my personal problems. If I have to go to an appointment for the doctors, it's because this day and this day and this day I have stream, and I like to be regular. I have a schedule posted on socials that says this. I don't want to change that, because if I have a schedule that is regular but every week I keep changing it, then there's no point on having a schedule. Schedule is whenever. Recording demos is completely different, and that was a good choice because I've been able to keep creating, but also I didn't have to give away any, like my personal life, my family, or my job, content creation. On top of that, I'm not streaming 3 times because that was too much. It's too much. It's not too much. It's too much for me in my current situation. So I'm keeping one, because if I don't stream, it's like a loss for me. So I have to at least stream one day, and that's what I'm keeping. Now, if I'm streaming one day, I cannot play one game, because then it will take me the whole year and I'll play one game. So what I swap is for showcasing, and that ties with some games not having enough exposure as I thought they deserve. And demos for on one side demos, and doing showcase, like first hour of this game. It's what led me where I am now, and that's I have embraced this style. I like it much more. I think it allowed me to grow larger community, and I think it still has way to grow. I don't expect, and I don't want to be Aliens Rock. I wouldn't be able to handle. So if I were Aliens Rock, I wouldn't be Aliens Rock, because I wouldn't behave like them, and as a consequence, people would not feel the same way. Like, I don't know if I'm being too cryptic or explaining clear enough. I'm already losing my voice, and it's not even 2 hours. So I still, they say a grind. It's a grind. I'm still grinding, getting around 20. I wish there were 20. 10 subscribers on YouTube per month. 12 if it's a good month. Big grind, yes. So it's average 10 per month. I started the year with 89, but say 90 YouTube subscribers, which is my main platform. Even though I'm on Twitch and I'm multi-streaming on Twitch, my main platform is and thing will always be YouTube. So if Twitch were to close tomorrow, I wouldn't feel a loss. I'm not promoting myself on Twitch because Twitch is doing nothing for me. So I'm multi-streaming on Twitch because some people prefer, and I want to give them a choice. I don't want to force them to go to YouTube if they are not YouTube users. They have the option. But my main content is published on YouTube. That's why I'm talking about YouTube. I've grown on Twitch as well. I started with 40 and I'm at 90, 85, 89 followers on Twitch. It's like double what I started. So it's like constant. What I got on the first year, I got on the second year, about 45. I also became Twitch affiliate this year, and that was great news. Absolutely amazing. It allowed me to get subscriptions and these things that I don't know, and I even got a donation, which was incredible, by Golden Sparrow. I have people subscribe, but they are on Prime. They are family. And some people say, don't say that. There's no problem. I don't have a problem with that. I'm being honest. Even though I don't have massive, how's it called? Subscriber, because depending on the platform, the names are different. Subscriber, it's on Twitch is follower, then subscriber. I don't have a massive subscriber on Twitch, but this thing that allows to, with the Prime, subscribe to the channel, it's allowing me to get some earnings, like minimal, but it's more than nothing, and I absolutely appreciate that. To me, a few cents make the difference, and I'm feeling the difference. For YouTube, I started with 90, let's say 90. I think it was 89, but 90. And I'm at 264. 66 yesterday, 64 today. I wonder what happened to those two people. They probably were under 16 because it's illegal in Australia to watch a good stream and a good streamer, educative, and I want to think entertaining. I want to think, even though I don't think. It's apparently illegal in Australia to watch. But then you can chat with you can go on a website. If you are 13, you can go on our website and chat with a chatbot. Who knows why? I wonder. So regarding YouTube, I surpassed my expectations because if I had 90 at the beginning, I was expecting to get to, lucky, if I was lucky, 200 subscribers on YouTube. It's like a little bit over double, and I'm at 260. So I am super grateful and surpassed my expectations. I don't know now if what to expect for next year. 250 more. Let's aim high. And one last comment. I'm going way over the 3 hours. Last comment is regarding, maybe I'll say again, I'll say more when I have something more solid to talk about. But focusing on looking forward next year, I have 2 projects that I'm working on. One is the first one. It's a little bit more It's a smaller one, but it's also important to build a community and to build the second project, which is the good one, the big one. The small one, the first one, I am hoping to have it ready during these holidays, so I'm not streaming on January. I'll keep posting and creating content, but not streaming. So I get up to date with all the reviews that I have pending, because if I keep going this way, they keep piling up. So I need to make a gap. I need to make space. I'll be back streaming on February, first week, maybe the last in January, but in worst case, first week of February. And if nothing changes, it will be on every Thursday in Australia, Wednesday afternoon, not afternoon, late afternoon, evening in the US, and somewhere in between in the rest of the world. So these two projects, one, I hope to have it ready by then. So during January, you might expect me to talk about this and introduce it and let everyone know. There's a little bit of a clue here. So that's that. And then there's the second project, which I cannot say. This second project is more in the air. I still have to do the hard work. My idea is to have it by January 2027. So I have the whole year to work on it, because it's something that I need to work way in advance. There's another situation, things can go a different way, and it's that if my work during January goes smooth and it's all good, from February I can start working in advance instead of working from, like, it has two sides. The things that I need to do, some things like visuals and graphics and screens to show. If that goes smooth during January, or if it takes me up to July, for example, then this project will happen next January 2027. If in the best case, if it goes super smooth and I have less work than I'm anticipated, I might have this project mid-year. And from the time it happens the first time, it will be twice a year. And that's all I can say, because I don't want you to have some expectations. I'm giving you a clue in case you are interested, because you are watching this. But I want to come back to this when I can tell for sure, like, hey, look at this. This is the thing. If you are minimally interested, have a look at this, because I think you'll like it. And this is a way for me to have you, like, watch this space, have you interested and looking forward to the next year. I can't wait to tell you about everything. But first things first is the small project, and then we'll talk about the second project. That's for next year, and I'm super excited because it doesn't, I hope it doesn't, I'm not expecting it to interfere with the situation now. Maybe regarding demos it affects, so I play less demos, but I feel like demos, the amount and how I'm releasing content right now, I think it's an important pillar. I wouldn't want to lose that. And we also have to see, everything is time related. So if in the future I have more time available, or I have less. So whatever I'm saying now, it doesn't mean anything because we'll have to see. Who knows what the future will hold for us. So that was my comment. The comment that I had on my mind prepared to talk about today was this, about what the year has been and what the year coming next year is holding, even though it's very abstract what I said. Now there's 1 hour left for the stream. I'll do my best to show you the game, but I'll need to have a break for maximum 2 minutes and I'll be back. I wasn't expecting to talk about the nominations, but I'm glad I did. And I shared it with all of you. Be back in a sec. Wait for me. I did something to my bots. Like I wanted to get rid of these messages that appear in the chat, and I managed to remove the. No, I didn't manage anything because they both appear. Only I made it worse because the YouTube bot message appears on my chat, my combined chat between YouTube and Twitch. They are all in one. And because it appears in my combined chat, I can remove it from the chat and from the screen as a consequence. Now, this Twitch bot message doesn't appear on my chat, but it appears on Twitch's chat. So I can't remove this one. Or at least not the way I usually remove messages. I did forget one thing, and it's that when I started this content creation journey, I found 2 people on social networks. It was actually on Threads that I learned from them. So I never had Twitter account. I never used Twitter. I never enjoyed it. I never used it because I never saw a purpose to it. When I started content creation. I created my socials. I created a Twitch account, a Twitter account. Didn't use it much, but I also created threads, and I was using equally all of them to see how they work, how it progressed, how they progressed. They didn't grow much, but I found two people on thread that they didn't teach me like directly, but as a consequence from me seeing how they behave and how they deal with networking and reaching out to people and growing a community, I learned that how good practices, and I really believe that the best way to grow a community is by giving, and connecting people with other people. So I had the way I see it is that I had a misconception before that social networks are for marketing. Like, I talk about me, I post my content, I do my thing, and if you want, you follow me, which is okay. If that's what one does, it's okay. Many people does that, but it doesn't have the best results on me. And then I swap by doing what these other people were doing, that they amazing people, and one is a developer, the other one is a content creator. This content creator now has moved away from puzzles, from games that I play now, but still great to have had interaction with this person, and they showed me. So now I find more interesting things like the starter pack that I have on Blue Sky to connect people to, hey, I am a content creator, but I am not alone in this. We are puzzle content creation. It's not a massive, actually, puzzle video game as an environment. Developers, maybe the developers, there are a lot, but players is not like, as far as I know, I don't know everyone, but it's not like the most active people. That's what I want to say. Most active people, they know each other, and content creators, there aren't that many that exclusively dedicate themselves to this type of games. So we are a few people. Instead of this misconception that if you have a viewer, that means that viewer is not with me. That is wrong. We are all in this together, like they say, but actually being real. And I prefer that I don't have 100 viewers. It's okay. Not everyone as a content creator is for everybody. Inside the content creation and puzzle video games, there are styles, there are types of game. I don't play automation. I play, I don't know, Sokoban, and someone else will play competitive puzzle games. Some other will play pen and paper on camera. I've seen, for example, Ambi Valdez does jigsaws, like actual, like physical jigsaws. There's room for all of us, and we can complement each other. We can support each other. I don't do jigsaws, so if you're watching me and you are interested in jigsaws, I strongly recommend you to go watch Ambi. So I have this starter pack, is called. It's like a list of people you can follow on Blue Sky that they are content creators, and they are very different from me. So they are not competition, even inside the puzzle environment. I need to have some air. Oh, this one came through. This message came to my chat, so I could remove it, but not the other one. I have to check that. And now all nicknames or all username are in white. It's very hard to see. Every time I change one thing, it changes everywhere. Because the address, the link to my chat, it's two. One is the one you see on screen, like here next to me. That's one. How's it called? A doc. I guess it's a doc. But then the combined chat that I have control over, because I can't click on the screen and select messages or whatever I need to do. There's another. It's a window on my OBS. You can't see. That's another link. It's different, and they come from the same place, but they need to behave different. These messages here on screen, they need to disappear. I want them to disappear after some time, but not on my chat, on my combine. So when I change on one side, it changes on the other one. I need to make a list, closing this thing that I forgot to talk about. I need to make a list of people, because this blue sky starter pack, it's only for people who are they have a presence. They're present on Blue Sky. Now there are many people that they are not on Blue Sky. They are on Twitch. They are only on Twitch or only on YouTube or only on those two. They don't have a Blue Sky profile. I need to make a list of that. And on top of that, keep supporting everyone on the community, because it's so important. And these supporting others, I don't say for me to like get votes for the nomination. I don't do it for absolutely not. I do it because I believe in it. It will tie with the two projects. The first one, the one I will show, it will be something to support everyone. And I'll talk about more. I can talk about it more, but I want to show you the games. Today's games. Where do I change scene? And I go Steam. I wanted to also make a comment on the interview, because there was a sound issue. I ended up finding why. It doesn't have an easy solution, but I know how to fix it for upcoming interviews. It's not a problem when I'm streaming playing a game, but I know why there was double sound, and I was creating the problem, and that's why when I muted the game, this double sound disappeared, because I was introducing the sound from the interview, only voice from the place where we connect. It's called Video Ninja. That's one sound, and the other signal, it's from the computer, because I'm grabbing the audio of the computer to show you, so that you can hear the game, not just watch the screen, but the sound coming from the game. I'm grabbing the sound from the computer, and this sound from the computer included the sound from this app. It's browser based, but it's called Video Ninja. It's through the web browser. So I was introducing the sound twice from the web browser and from the whole computer. I was making the problem. Now I know, and I know how to solve it. Solution doesn't matter. It won't happen again. Just a small comment about the interview. And I have it almost finished. It will be published probably tomorrow, whatever tomorrow means. Maybe it's tomorrow in a few hours, or for you, or actually after night has passed. Let's start with the games. I have 50 minutes, but I'll go over. I don't know how much. Starting with the case of the catacombs. Let's find out what the game is about, because I have an idea, or I think I have an idea. Let's see if it's point and click, if it's more visual novel. Case of the catacombs. The title implies, maybe that's why I thought, or I was thinking it has some golden idol mechanics, because it's called the case of, and now every game that starts the title with the case of something something, it's kind of like implies that it's inspired by the case of the golden idol. It doesn't have to. Settings, music, soundtrack, credit, back. New.
The city of Brexia, the only place in the world where the 5 races live together in peace. A rare place where a giant and a dwarf can be neighbors. A place where a goblin can earn a living and a glyph elf can escape persecution. Some think of it as a haven for crime, a place outside of the strict rules of the Elven Council. But where there is crime, there is justice. I didn't come to Brexia because it was easy.
Is this an alternative United Kingdom, Great Britain, England, whatever they call it nowadays?
My name is Tupelo, and I came to Brexia to make a difference. I'm going to be the greatest detective Brexia has ever seen.
Detective, they look like police. With this blue. 1 year later. I haven't started and already an hyperbole. Hyperbole. Gopo. I appreciate the intro was voiced, had voiceover. I don't feel today at this stage of the stream to reading everything. Maybe I won't wake up tomorrow. I'm glad that they pronounced this name Tupelo, because in Spanish, this name sounds super funny, because tu means your and pelo means hair. It's like your hair, but it's not tu pelo, it's Tupelo, which still sounds funny. The game has a funny tone. Everyone wants to see this. After 1 year, the captain hates positivity. I should be reading the voice, the bubble, the speech bubble. But if I do, I won't get to the end. So I need to give my voice a break. So it's point and click so far, but something tells me that they expect me to get to the golden idol. Let's wait. Whatever this is, it's added to the inventory. Okay. The loitering report is now in your inventory. Now it's time to see Captain's throne. It was here. Throne's office is behind the large door on the left. So there's nothing else? And my inventory doesn't appear? No? It's tutorial, so I have to follow the rules, Mael. They are police. Police inspector. Why would I reconsider? What do I have to lose? Atruxia. $57 on both sides. Don't forget both sides. But you're not doing it. Am I too in the way? You'll be surprised. But I understand his comments, but we don't know how I say broken hand. Like you can't handle things. Everything you touch it goes to waste, and we don't have an idea of this character Tupelo being silly, or so it's his position is a little bit, you haven't given me the chance to prove myself. Because now we are going to go to a case. Maybe if we excel, we are the best of the best because we are this character now. it doesn't feel like the same person, same character. A badge. Madame Wormwood. Surname Woodpecker. Or second surname. So that's you. Oh, I thought these were your legs. Threat. Map. Oh, here's the inventory. Have 2. Brexian Police Force badge. Loitering report. Why do I keep this? It's not for me, it's for you. Okay, so if it doesn't highlight, I can't interact with it. We go out, we find you again. The orphanage. Did you show me? You didn't show me on the map. Where's the... We are here, guard station, right? This is Main Street. For some reason, you are marking this street. And then there's Park Plaza. City of Brexia. Posters? Wanted for murder. Grave Moon Killer. That's the one that was mentioned. Reward 1,000 credits. Wanted for theft, burglary. Sprockets, screw loose. A dwarf. Ash, Bloodwind. An elf. Oh, I can have a look at them forward. Listen for serial killer every night. It's missing the scythe. Nordstrom sprocket screw loose. Cabinet, holding cell. Cabinet, holding cell. We come from here, we can talk to you. Even though I don't want, you are not very sympathetic. I don't need any more parchment at the moment. So we can leave. But how do we leave? I need to talk to you, so you show me on the map. The orphanage is on Main Street. That's why it's marked. Use the icon on the top left to open the map and select Main Street to travel. Okay, that's how we move. So what's in here then? Holding cell. Cornelius. Only Cornelius. Okay. I know. We go to the map, and from the map we travel to Main Street. So then why can we go to Park Plaza? Taylor, Glyph Elf Woman, Waldo, Elf Woman. You look like someone from a Disney movie. Some other people, tall building, Main Street, another building, Wagon Man. So we can talk to 3. Actually, the ones that have the thick black outline, or go to the tailor shop. Huh. Wagon Man. Is that your superhero name? What are you looking at? You angry, eh? Already? Shush! Before I spit on it. Ooh. And because I'm not reading everything, you can appreciate the music better. You don't have to suffer my voice. Enjoy the background music. Deplorable? Simply deplorable. Is that the right spelling? Where did the theft occur? When was the necklace? When? So how does it look? Where? Or when? This morning. So we are midday. Even when sleeping. We wear. How big is the necklace to be worn by more than one person? We wear the necklace even when sleeping. Is that a necklace or a collar? For 3 heads? More than 2 at least? More than 1? However, we were having the children paint the interior. They do tend to make a mess. Where did it occur? It was in your bedroom. Or it was already inside. A locked room mystery. It's interesting. Post-haste. Post-hate. What color is it? Color of the mountains at sunset. A riddle inside a riddle inside a riddle. Is the color of the eldest trees. Excuse me? Is this person multiple personality? What's the name? Split personality? No, it has another name. It's speaking in plural. Maybe the other self has the collar, the necklace. I think she has multiple personalities, and one of the others has the necklace. So she herself opened the door, but she doesn't recall. So it's in here. What's it? Footprints. Why can I get the tailor? Why can I get to the tailor if I have? This is the orphanage. But now I'm with you. I could have talked to the elf normally if I wasn't with you. Can I arrest you for opening your mouth? It doesn't go against freedom of speech. You are interfering with an officer. This is same. Similar. A dirty human. Ooh. Tupelo. Oh, continues. But it wasn't apparent before. So how? How do we? I want to go. I don't have the map anymore. How do I follow? I need to talk to you because you are blocking. I can't go to the side. It worked. Sadly, this is not the way. I'm covering them. What do I do? Should I move here? I'll stay here. Sorry. Okay. Since the main characters are going to be there, if I... Yeah. I can go now alleyway. Main Street. No. But it's a cul-de-sac. Snake. Okay, crates. This is the other main character. Red-footed. Years ago, Kim, like the rock band, or rock or pop? Pop rock band. Kim. This is not serious. Ding. Here you have my balls. So it was brown in the end. Now she's here. I move to the side, she comes. Ding. Chicks. Nothing else to do here. I can talk to you. Oh, but I don't want them to interfere. Not the time to go clothes shopping. Don't give me the option. I have to go shopping with you chicks. I promise to stay close, especially if you plan to try something out. Okay. So, no walk on the park. Straight to the station. Do they go walking? Because I haven't seen the car. Right away, sir. Parchment. And then I select it from here. To give it to you? How do I give you? I just need to talk to you. So it's with me. Shelf. What was that? Kira? Here's some parchment. So I don't have to give it to you. Why are you so willing to get locked up? Like holidays, right? That's what I was thinking. Very talkative, this Cornelius. Is your surname shorting words? Cornelius shorting words. This dwarf. Oh my. Tu pelo. Tu pelo. I thought I was going to solve the mystery, but it had a very short arc. Short development, that story. Now it's a new character. So what's with you? Emeraldo. I mean, you're wearing green. Like mi pelo. Hmm. Don't understand. It's here. I go here, it takes me 2 minutes and I come back. Exactly. So where is my new badge? I am a higher rank now. The captain's stairs are below. At you don't want to touch it. No. Now you have it. But if I've been working here for 1 year, I should know this Emeraldo. I should have seen him before. Three days. Sit behind a desk, so I don't have to do hard labor. Sounds like a plan. Putting stamps on the paper all day. Let's go. So we go outside. We don't have the map. Why? Don't I have to find this person? I have 3 days to find. It's very very visual novel. Now that we've been here for an hour, no, 50 minutes or so, 45, 50 minutes. There's not a lot of playing. There's a lot of reading. Although the story is funny. I'll give you the case file. Okay. No, you don't. Don't sweet talk to me. What is this? Main quest. This is the ash something. The Ravina Ashes. I've agreed to find the missing socialité, the Ravina Ashes, in 3 days. Otherwise, I will have to resign at the governor's ball. I should start by talking to Emeraldo, the dwarf who reported the Ravina missing. I've got the thief king. Oh, this is past. What? What's? Why does it go the other way? So I'm not grabbing the bar, I'm grabbing the page. Strange. And that's the green one. What's the blue? Side quest. Catch the great monkey leopard. No one told me I have to do this. And close. Where have I seen these ashes? I want to see this. Oh, Ash Bloodwit name. They have similar name. Ash something. So we go to talk to Emeraldo. Why can I go to the park? We go here and we interview you because you witnessed the kidnapping. Who was it? When it happened? And why? So I would like to ask, where did you see this? Did you see who? The assailant. I don't know who it was, but it was a silent person. It was a silent person. That's why it's called a silent. When? Very late at night. I don't know the time because I was asleep, but you were asleep, but you heard. Around midnight. That's, of course. It's been 2 days, but you said it happened at midnight. But it's midnight 2 days ago, not last midnight. You're talking in riddles. I need to to assemble the puzzle as you talk. And whatever I can interact with, it's clearly marked. So it's only the grass. Ooh. More necklaces. For Castle 2. For Castle the Second. Lady Dimitrescu. Angry Giant Lady. That's a strange logic. There are flowers here. You're going to tell me what the flowers are? No? So I find the flowers somewhere else, like in the park. I go to the park for flowers. Something here I can't go. Whoa, the moon is... The moons. There are two moons, but they look like someone beat Chang. Dwarf woman. There are flowers here, tulips. You don't happen to have flowers, right? Lost in her book. I found her. Why? Remind me again, why am I talking to you? So nothing. And I can't interact with you. The water moves, but the birds don't. How do I live? Because I need to use the map. So I find the flowers somewhere else. I must say, Gargoyle, you have a... There's not a lot of game, and I thought it would be different. I wasn't expecting a visual novel. I just read on the Steam page. One of the tags was visual novel. I don't play visual novels on stream. And from the gameplay point of view, there's not much interaction, I must say. So I can't access this house. I can interact with the entrance. No one is home. Hmm. I'll leave it here. I know it's a shorter stream, a shorter showcase, but today's special day. It took me longer from with my rambling, and I was so now it's been 3 hours. I would like to show the other game as well, since it's what I promised on the schedule. Have these objects. Okay. So that's the case of the catacombs. I was very wrong. So it's with escape. How do I go out? Exit game. Are you sure you want to quit? Current progress will be autosave. Yes, autosave. I was expecting point and click adventure slash golden idol, but it's none of those. It's point and click, but very, very light. We don't have to even handle objects. When you have to give someone something, it's automatic. You start a conversation with this character, and they already do the thing. If I have something in the inventory I have to give you, you already take it. The second game I wanted to show you is the Valley Beyond. And as I mentioned before, I played the demo. I didn't enjoy the demo because I didn't understand. Now I can move here. Because I didn't understand the game. I didn't know what to do, what the game was about, my purpose, or anything. And there are some puzzles, some not they don't jump at you. It's something mysterious. I did solve one. There are like some dark statues, black objects in the environment. I did solve one, but I if I'm not remembering wrong, I solved or I discovered what to do by accident. Like I didn't want to do this, but the game understood I was inputting the solution. That's what I remember. And then I played a little bit more, but didn't see what to do. I didn't understand, in short. And then I feel it would have been better if I had given it if it had the video had the demo gameplay had commentary. So if I were speaking or talking, it would be more interesting because I can transmit my doubts. My is the game starting or if I'm lost, I can transmit by talking. Like why I'm lost, how am I feel, how I'm feeling, um, what I think I have to do, but for some reason I can't reach. These sort of things. But the demo gameplay was no commentary, so I didn't publish it because of that. I think it's purposeless. It would have been a bad showcase. But now it's different. Now I'm streaming. I can talk to you. I can tell you my worries. Hey, Valley Beyond. So the Valley Beyond is before we enter. While it loads, the environment
In
is
the future, taking a vacation means sending your mind into a synthetic body that can safely experience the wildest adventures. You can explore the red plains of Mars, the deep waters of the abyss, or the highest mountain peaks. You chose the valley, a peaceful park where you can enjoy pristine nature and get some exercise while searching for all the masterpieces it hides. Hello, traveler.
hello.
You've secured your ticket to the ultimate blend of art and adventure. Welcome to the valley.
So we'll be in this environment. It's a valley. Enable us. Start setting. Subtitle. Quality epic. I'm not sure. I feel like I'll have to change. Resolution, motion blur, display volume, keyboard, gamepad. I don't have gamepad. Haven't changed anything. Start.
Hello, traveler.
Hello again.
Welcome to your new body. Take your time and get used to it.
That's
Does it
me.
feel good? When you're ready, open the door and step into the corridor.
I need to change my settings because the frame rate is too low. Epic. Mouse sensibility. Can I increase walk and run? Camera speed. I guess it's that. How fast is now? That's me. So this is us because we are in a like a VR setting or something. Are those rocks? Still too low. Graphics, yes. A little bit better. Maybe outside. Outside, I'm expecting it to be worse, but we can leave this way.
Apologies, this area is restricted. Access is limited to authorized personnel only.
I'll come back later. When you are not this fussy. And this is the valley.
The adventure begins now.
Find and activate the 8 masterpieces of the valley. Find and activate the 8 pieces. Can I see? Oh, the frame rate still.
In the valley, you will find many artworks and 8 masterpieces to activate. When all are done, you can reach the exit toward the ring. The hosts will welcome you back.
So there are 8. I found one, like this one, that is twisted in the demo. But I am trying to find... I've been there twice already. This is awful. Like playing like this. Now it's a little bit smoother. Can I go farther? Playing like this is not doing a very good showcase. Again, I'm missing all the grass. Okay. Yes. But I'll have to do with this. I mean, it's not terrible. It could be better. So I think I found this twisty thing.
A quiet moment just for you. Take your time.
I'm trying to find... I'll be back in a
There
second.
seems to be a small issue with your body. It is not fully charged. Don't worry, it is easy to fix. Just find green orbs in the park and they will recharge you.
Interesting. Survival element. I found one of those things that are rolling in the demo. I don't know what to do with that. So this environment is different from the demo. In the demo there was like a lake. And that's not here. I don't know if we'll get to that. But this valley seems enclosed. While the demo seemed a little bit more open. I don't know how open it was. I didn't try to reach the limits. See how far it stretched.
Many art pieces have their own music. Pay attention to the sounds around you. In staying still, the truth is clear. All that you need will find you here. To stop, to breathe, to softly stay. We'll draw what's near, not scare away.
It changed its color. The fox. Fast and slight. The perfect partner. Do I need to convert the other one as well? Now it goes with me. Follows.
No sudden move, no rushing through. Patience is key to something new.
It's going away. And this lady doesn't shut it. If I'm supposed to discover things by myself, it's telling me everything. So, about you.
Hold your breath, stay right there. Silence will show you really care.
So, if I am here and I'm not doing anything, that's what I did. Without knowing.
You've just uncovered your first piece of the park. Many more are waiting. A little patience can work wonders.
What are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can see from here. 13. And now you are Curtain still?
Well done. There's a whole world of discoveries ahead. Enjoy the journey.
If you let me.
At each interaction in the park, we save your state and you can restart from this position by using your respawn function.
There wasn't a voiceover in the demo. The demo felt like you were alone here. And you had to really discover everything. There were no stop and breathe. And you'll solve the thing. And this recharges, it waits and it's spent.
Collecting orbs progressively restores your energy.
But they are limited resources. I don't know what you are, what you do. I have to do what you do. You seem to be stuck between two bushes. Or you are repeating what I'm doing. Maybe not. Can I get inside this fort? That's for the spiky thing. I don't even know if it's an enemy or it kills me. I'm supposed to discover it myself. If the lady doesn't tell me. Hello? Is anybody home? And sprint this ship. This is sprint. I don't see the door. How do I get that one into it? Oh, I just press it. I am patient, and I have a lot of patience, but I need to wait for something. I need to know what I'm waiting for.
The spiky creatures care for the valley. They mean you no harm. They clean the park at night.
They clean the park at night. Clean from what's it? They are the tourists. And the tourists that it's me. I'm not doing any. I don't bring any rubbish. This blue thing, what is it?
Yellow trees marking the way. Perhaps nature's learned gamers play.
Display your packages. This is a package. Interesting. Can I jump? Because if I can jump, I feel like I can get in from here, maybe? Too high? I can't jump. No idea. Let's go to the next. Something that I can reach. And I think I can see one from here. One of those monoliths. I mean, there's one massively big there. It wasn't that one that I was seeing, it's this one. Like a case, like a plum. What is
Set
here?
it 3.
Set it to 3. What's that? It's a sun clock. How do I know it's 3? Because the bottom one is 12.
You nailed the trick. Brilliant.
I nailed the trick. So it's pointing at me. I'm not really sure. Can't climb it. There's one here. Set it to 3, but I need a reference. I didn't have that reference. What is this? I can jump. Why couldn't I jump before? Oh no, I can't. Ah, what did I do to jump? Can jump from? Sometimes I can jump, but I can't.
To reach the end, no rest, no stay. Only your feet will find a way.
You need to go blindly forward. But I can't. Of course, I can't go forward. Maybe I need a reference. So if I'm here, I'm looking at the L. There's L, but that's an awful reference. That looks like a train. Some eerie sound.
This isn't as it should be. That's really strange. I will log this for the management.
I need to find where the sound is coming from. Because it feels like it comes from the monolith. There's something up there. If I can climb, maybe I can follow. Too much to ask.
Your energy is running low. Must find an energy source.
Oh, it doesn't fully charge. It's just a little bit. I was expecting it to charge more, like a billion. And maybe I'm walking too far away from the beginning, and these are a little bit more tricky to solve. Maybe I should go back. Do something.
To reach the end, no rest, no stay. Only your feet will find a way. You need to find energy source.
There's one like back over there. I'm taking the energy from valley. Boulder. Can't push it.
To reach the end, no rest, no stay. Only your feet will find a way.
So there is music now. But if I go subtract, music stops. It's like I have connected to. No, it stopped. I'm going. Stay with it.
To reach the end, no rest, no stay.
I think you said that
Only
already.
your feet will find a way.
Something tells me you already mentioned. It's like it stops here. I get close. I'm doing something wrong. It's just like sound. Don't need to be looking at something. Listen to it. Listen. It's not video related, it's space related. Okay. I don't know if you can die, but you run out of energy and difficulty. So you feel a charge. There's no escape. You feel that is related to related.
To reach the end, no rest, no stay. Only your feet will find a way.
Yeah, two tracks playing at the same time. And that's the fortress. Big thing over there. You're playing. So maybe I'm playing this without me commenting. You need to shut up. Maybe playing this without commenting. You know what with which intention. Dark tower. These are guns. Guns in color. This one less less. I put this blue thing, I don't know why. So if I go this way, it's still worth the game. One way to look for this. Or the first one. First one is here. That's one I saw, but there's no way out this one. Right? It's around over there. There's something there. That's right. Is this the bomb? This is the big one. Which is not okay. Are you scared and relax? Oh, I got it. Wait, I can't move it.
Being the right place has a way of dealing with things.
Why am I not? Goodbye. So what? Can't change. Follow it. If I look through the ring and I cover the ring with the disc, like this, that's pretty much. Then like we see, now the farther disc is going up, the forward, the closer the disc. but we find a way to say, no, it's big. And that red is already this one now. See that one? It's just like I said, it's just what is that? 100 square. I don't know if doing nothing. I was going to say, you try and find out what's the biggest that will make sense. I was going to say there's in Berlin, it's hard to say that you can go through it without nothing. If you did Berlin, you might nothing or you see it on videos. It's really the one that happened and there is a piece of art like work of art thing place that symbol the victims of the Second World War. I mean, you just Berlin, maybe. It's a big rock. This is easy, so I'm going to take some. Right here. And it. And it. Yes. Because we are not going to be so. I still have to just. I don't have to just. I see it here. No. I don't know where I'm going. I can't get onto the same side. Is that I then? The name areas of names. If you say a name, I can move it. Not it. But it's like this. I do I don't. The first thing is sorry, I have to video. My name is Wait. It's so fast. Wait. Let me see. Get the guy. Oh, thanks. Okay. Okay. I just don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with myself. Hey, let's get up to you giving me music. Okay, go back. I don't know what I'm doing. Go. You go further. So you are not exactly like hey, actually. This was kind of I supposed to forget my that counts. Then I just that's okay, it's simple, so that's okay. That's a Christian. But some password. Right, it's okay. I if I'm low. 4 minutes. That's all. That's all I do. Very low. Remember that. First leg and begin. I work something. That's not necessary. How do you this? I would develop a show it's not good for you. Good for you. But explain the same. I do so and get lost and actually buy it. Always have it's making it's also I say this. I think maybe this is okay. Oh yeah, you might get close. Okay, so it's the end of the second steps this year. We'll be back in February. So, what can I say? I'll be active on Blue Sky and I'll be posting content on YouTube. I'll be active. I'll be doing it. I won't. It's just a hard break. And maybe eventually I'll see. Hopefully I can get played with reviews. I have like 4 or 6. You see, so I have played Strange because it will be the next review. I'm currently playing. You are the code to finish it and be able to review it. Then I have a list of games that I was given key codes, whatever they're called. I do the review for those. House of Tesla, the House of Tesla Mars House Logistics, which is a little bit open sandbox. Conquers Little Problems, although the code for Little Problems was given it to me by the developer. Actually, it should be here to be correct. Orbis, Step Down, Case of Fraud, and Null Pointer, or Null Pillar. Case of Fraud was given to me by the developer. And then I have all 3 glowing totally low Little Problems. There I have the nothing else from me today. I appreciate everyone that's been with me, sharing your time with me in this stream and whole year. Thanks to everyone. Especially today, because it's the last day of the day, but because it's first time I know and being on something that I don't think I said, but people know why. There are much people. There are better. How do I say? There are many more people that deserve money. Anyway, it's not writing. It's what you think. Aside from that, I can't thank enough. This year has been incredible. I wrote a few things. I was part of the ThinkyCon. I was an official streamer. I did the Connect and Friends showcase, the puzzle showcase as well. I did showcase that. And well, I was part of the jury in January, the Thinky Award. This year has been incredible. And I hope to share everything that I'm working on so with you all next year. Very excited for these 2 projects that I have. One preparation, the other one midterm, but it's going to be great. A lot of fun. Nothing else from me. Very last thing is if you Merry Christmas, if you don't celebrate Christmas holidays, if you have holidays, I'm sorry. We'll see you next time, which will be in February. Meanwhile, I'm just so, don't see too much. Until then, bye bye and don't be puzzle.